Usually takes a couple seconds for it to kick on. So welcome everybody to episode. Hold on. Let's I didn't get through this part. Episode 41 of the Lifting Ugly podcast. I am Craig Bird, as you can see on the screen if you are looking at that. And the man to the side of me here is none other than...
I'm Alkai, and my hair is being super weird right now. Oh well.
Alkai with the super weird hair.
Mm-hmm. I did get the mullet touched up though, just in case you didn't see it.
I am so grateful that I was able to see that. Otherwise, I would have been under the impression you had kind of a normal haircut. So I'm glad you proved me wrong.
I'm excited to see what it'll look like in November.
I am not. I'm excited to see your lifting in November, but not how you're mullet.
Mm-hmm. It's all right. We'll shave it after we're done.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As long as there's an end in sight, a light at the end of the tunnel.
Well, we're still debating it, but we'll see how it goes.
So speaking of weird things that might... Oh, actually, this would be speaking of 80s type things, such as your mullet.
Yes.
I have something I want to show you here.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's go here. There. Bam.
Puzzle. Can you solve it? M plus add. Mad. M plus ax. Max. Mad Max. If you can do that, you'll have a chance to win one of these 8 fabulous cars.
Look at those fabulous cars.
As we play
The only sick one is the Jeep truck.
Concentration. And now, welcome to Children's Week on Classic Concentration with our host,
Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Gene. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the beginning of our long-anticipated Kids Week here on Concentration. We have 2 8-year-olds going at it today, so let's meet them right now. First of all, this young lady on my right. Would you tell us your name, please?
Diana Roman.
Where are you from, Diana?
Fuck that bitch.
Los Angeles.
You're from Los Angeles? Were you born in Los Angeles?
Yes.
All right, that's a pretty sweater. Was it your
Thank
decision
you.
to wear that or your mom's?
Mine.
It's your mom's
Yours?
name,
Well,
Honda.
you have very good taste.
Thank you.
Where do you go to school?
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt. What's your favorite?
Art.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, one brother.
How old?
6. He turned 6 today.
Today. Well, happy birthday to your brother. That's nice.
Fuck that
I hope he's watching you, and I bet you he wants you to do well, right?
My dad and my brother are out in the audience.
Yeah, we have a lot of young people
It's
in the
all
audience today cheering
about
you
the
guys
next
on. Who's this
goofy
pretty lady
kid.
behind you?
My mom.
Hey,
That's your mom? I figured it was.
nobody cares
Hello,
about
Rhonda.
Stranger.
Very
Hi.
happy to have you with
Thank
us
you
on the
very
program.
much.
Now,
See?
come on, tell
really.
me. Not really? Why have you got your mom? Diana, do you drive a car? Any Corvette. And now, for the benefit of your moms, we're going to show you 2 pieces of the puzzle to get you ladies off to a good...
I looked high at 8 years old.
That was you?
That was me.
Like, for real, for real?
No, yeah, that was me.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, here, I'll go back there.
Dude, you...
Let's play a
start.
little further.
Like, I know
11
it said
and
Craig, but,
14.
like,
All right, Craig Bird, you're
See?
in
Oh
the
my
challenger.
And that's my mom.
I was gonna say your mom looked familiar, but it's the buck teeth I didn't recognize. Look at you, dog.
I grew into those teeth. They grew
Dude.
first, and then the rest of me had to catch up afterwards.
And you just found this?
No, I just remembered it. Like,
How do you forget about something like that?
well, no, like my mom still has the VHS tape of it,
Nice.
but it wasn't until like a couple years ago that I actually saw that it was on YouTube, and they had posted all of them. And actually, somebody that I didn't even know, they got a hold of me on like Facebook Messenger.
Oh.
And it was like, what is before like all the spam? Hey, I found this video of you.
Yeah.
And this guy's like, hey, I found this video and I think it's you. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. And I clicked on it. I was like, holy shit, that is me. I was like, it's on YouTube. I'm famous.
Oh my God. That totally looks like your mom, but I didn't recognize baby Craig.
Yeah. That little boy. It's pretty funny though.
Did you win or no?
We ended up, my mom got like some $500 gift certificate to some clothing place.
Yeah.
I had the little go-kart mini Corvette that I had on my side.
Yeah.
And that bitch stole it. And then my mom solved the puzzle, so I never got it back. So I've been salty for quite a few years because she wasn't smart enough to solve a puzzle, but she stole my car.
It's all politics.
It is. It's bullshit. All right. Well, I thought that was. I just kind of thought about that. I was like, oh, that'd be fun to show.
Holy shit!
Fun little time.
You got to be in front of the Alex Trebek in the prime.
The infamous Alex Trebek.
Oh my goodness.
And that's good shit. Who even remembered that was a show?
I never knew that was a show.
It was like that
before my time.
Well, yeah, long before your time. So it was like that game, the game Memory, where you just pick two cards and try and match them. And if they don't match, you forget. So it's just that.
Oh, okay.
With prizes on the line.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get this party officially started. Welcome back, everyone, or to the one person that's on here right now.
Yeah.
Again, episode 41 of the Lifting Ugly podcast. That's one of my appearances on the old television.
That was great.
I've had a couple others. I was in the background in a prison scene of the movie Out of Sight with George Clooney and Jennifer Lopez and stuff. There's a movie from when was that? Late 90s, early 2000s.
Wow.
Yeah. So they walked by at one point.
Well, look at you go.
And then I was an extra in a couple like commercials. Some of them were like overseas ones that were filmed by where we were at. It's a quick way to make a few bucks. But when I was a kid, I didn't make shit when I was little. That's why I was mad about the Corvettes because I didn't get anything out of that deal.
Yeah, that's ass.
I put my goofy ass on TV for a half an hour, and I didn't get shit from it. I did get to see Vanna White in person.
Oh,
so that was fun.
Nice.
And I was like, oh, she has a big head.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I think her body is so small. Like she's so tiny, but
I see.
Like a little head on a
chick. They kind of just like put it on her shoulders. Yeah.
They're like, they told like all the kids for that entire week of shows, we were just shoved in a room, and they're like, don't leave this room.
Oh.
And so then in my true fashion, I opened up the back door
and left.
No, I just kind of opened and was looking because I kind of got freaked out because Pat Sajak had just walked by, and then Vanna White was walking by, and she looked and smiled. It's like, hi.
You're like, oh my God.
I was like, oh, I'm going to hit that.
You're 13, your baby self was like, yeah, I'm going to get after this.
I was like, I'm going to give myself a piece of Vanna White. Yeah.
You're a good Christian boy. What you doing?
8 years old, I had no idea what that even meant. I just know it was a feeling I had.
Yeah, why do I feel so funny?
But she's a very attractive lady, that's for damn sure, though.
Minus her head being huge, but you know what?
Yeah.
We all can't have perfectly sized heads.
It's we all have something.
Yeah.
I think I can get past the fact that now the problem would be more so that she's probably 65 years old. that might be more of an issue these days than the size of her head. But.
Yeah, no, I got that.
So did we talk last week about my winning the Pioneer contest? Oh, okay. Let me try and find this. It might have happened earlier this week, and maybe that's why. So on Pioneer's Instagram page, they had a caption contest for a belt that they made.
Oh.
And so I put in... No. Anyway, I don't know if it's going to let me in. What account? I don't want this account. I'm on a different account. This account. Fine. So they had... So the belt that they had made says... I'm trying to find it here real quick, but nothing's happening real quick. They had LIGMA.
Oh, Ligma. Nice.
Yeah, the Ligma balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it is. Let's see. So bring that up. Share screen. There. Okay. So Ligma balls.
Nice.
So whoever had the best caption won.
Yeah.
My caption. I don't know if it'll. It is. The university's new frat house. Give it up for
Ligma.
Ligma balls.
Oh my God, Ligma.
So I ended up winning. I won the contest. So I got this here. Every half inch counts shirt.
Nice.
And I didn't realize I had a Patreon on there. Anyway, every half inch counts. And then we got to pick wrist wraps.
Oh.
So I went with, what are these called? The silverback ones.
Yep.
Super, super stiff.
Nice.
So anyway, I got a hold of him and I said, hey, I want to buy another pair so I can give away a pair on our podcast. And they said, do you want to do the same ones, that you're ordering? I said, yep. And they said, okay, here's your tracking.
Oh,
so
nice.
They sent me 2 pairs. So as I got them, and I'm kind of like feeling how stiff they are in my hands. Just once you feel the magnitude of the stiffness.
Yeah. Just how rigid it is.
Yeah, kind of get your mind turning
elsewhere. Yeah.
So what I decided, did you see the my caption contest I did with that bald pussy that I posted?
Yeah.
So I am going to send 1 pair to I'll have to go back and remember who it was. The person that said my balls after a trend cycle.
Yeah.
That obviously that was the winner. That's a great. So
I saw it and I was laying in bed. But I was a little too stoned and I just kept coming up with the most random shit and I was like, no. So I typed it out and like, no. I did it like 6 times and I was like, all right, fuck this. I can't think of anything good.
Your stoned brain couldn't think of
stoned brain. Yeah. Like, it was also like 1 in the morning, so I was like,
it retarded your cleverness.
100%. Yeah. 100%.
So I have 1 that'll go to the winner of my caption contest.
Nice.
I'm going to go ahead and give away the other pair that was sent. I'm not going to keep them. So I'm going to give away both of these, both pairs.
Nice.
So what do we do for someone to win?
I mean,
any
you
ideas?
can always do the face of the week winner, but no one's submitting anything.
But I guess that might spur somebody. So
yeah.
So how about we do? They have to tag it, like submit. I mean, so they post their face, their lifting face, tag Lifting Ugly, and then DM me so that I can make sure that I see it.
Yeah,
that'll be another thing. All right, so post your lifting face on your page, tag Lifting Ugly. Go ahead and tag Alkai, which you can do so at _out_benching. So the show and Alki, tag both of us in that. And
throw Pioneer in there too.
Yeah, Pioneer. Yeah, let's do
Yep.
Pioneer Fit. Well, that's their website, but it's at Pioneer Fit.
Yeah.
So those 3 in your picture. It's
got to be something good though. Like it's got to be like a.
And then for all the submissions for it, then we'll post like we normally do, and the winner will be the face of the week, as well as receive the other set of wrist straps. But you also have to like the page. You can't just be someone who does it. And
yeah, it's got to be one of our followers. It can't just be like a.
Yeah, see, this is how lazy they all are. Like Nicole's comment. That's a lot of work.
You're the worst, Nicole. Jesus Christ.
That is the problem with the people that listen is posting a picture and tagging 3 people in it is a lot of work.
I even told all the people at our gym that I would do it for you. Like, just send me your video and I'll
screenshot it
and I'll do it for you. Like, God damn it.
They're like, that's too hard.
My goodness.
Well, and Jordan was showing me a video of his deadlifting. He's like, oh man, he's like, I want to show you this. I meant to screenshot it and send it to you.
Mm-hmm.
And so he showed me the video. Great face. I'm like, okay, go ahead and screenshot it and send it to me. He's like, yeah, I don't know.
You already went out of your way to do the hardest part, and I was up, like, show the video.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Laziest fans on planet Earth.
That's what's problem. That's the problem with.
Oh my God.
So anyway, we'll go with that. So to win a pair of Pioneer lifting wrist straps, post your best lifting face. And by best, we mean worst.
Mm-hmm.
Tag Lifting Ugly. Yep. Tag Alki Bellies _out_benching.
Yep.
And tag at Pioneer Fit. All 3 of those, plus you need to follow the show. Follow Pioneer Fit. I know it sounds like a lot of work. I promise it won't take that long.
Okay, well, first of all, if you're doing powerlifting, bodybuilding, or strongman, you should be following Pioneer anyway.
True. And if you are doing any of those, you have 5 minutes to rest in between each lift.
Yes.
To go ahead and make that happen.
Or even if you're supposed to only have 2 minutes prescribed, but you're sitting on your fucking phone anyway, like 90% of people do nowadays, cough, cough, Keenan. You have time to do it.
So, all right. So that's going to be the rules. Those are the rules set in stone.
Yep.
Make sure. Otherwise, I'll forget. So I better write them down. So, face.
Face me, you, Pioneer.
Okay. Pioneer. And follow. Cool. All right. That's everyone's chance to win some free shit. It's not a lot. It isn't a lot to win something for free. It's simple for free shit.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, let me look up because I can't remember 100% who it was that submitted that. Oh yeah, it was Tim Swanson. That's right. So Tim Swanson wins the first pair because that cat looked like his balls after a trend cycle, and that is a shit. Mm-hmm. So he gets the first pair, second pair. Yeah. You got some work to do.
So my first caption that I wrote, which I didn't know if it was going to be too raunchy or not, it was like, after I soak my balls in your mom's mouth for 30 minutes.
It's pretty raunchy, but pretty funny as well.
But I was like, I can't win anyway, so it's like, I might as well just...
But you can participate in the madness that is...
I should have, but I was like, I don't want someone to be pissed off at that comment. Like,
that's kind of what we do best, though.
That's very true. And considering I get trolled almost the hardest.
Right. It's, might as well just
throw it back a couple times.
Yeah, throw it out there for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is for all you bitches out there.
Yeah.
After I'm done dipping them in your mom's grill.
It's a good marinade.
There were some decent ones on Pioneer. A lot of them had to do with spotting on bench, which I thought was pretty good.
But the Ligma is immediately like, all right, frat house.
Like Greek letter. I mean, that's that's where I went, was Greek letter with Ligma. And it's outside the lifting world, which adds that extra little bit of
it does. That's cleverness. Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I was good. So yeah, that was fun. Good times. So thanks again to our guys at Pioneer Lifting. So while you are out and about and you guys are on the interwebs, make sure you go to generalleathercraft.com and you can check out everything that Pioneer Lifting has, custom belts. If you want to go with something such as Ligma balls, they will apparently do it. It's a little much for me, but
it works.
Hey, if that's your thing, more power to you. Who am I? Who am I to judge?
Exactly.
Besides the judge. It's because I just enjoy judging people and what they do.
I mean, talking shit is one of your best pastimes.
Yeah, I just got done saying before I came on here to somebody, I was like, I'm somebody who's good at a lot of things, but not great at any one thing. Yeah. Well, maybe that's not true. Maybe I'm great at talking shit and just okay at a lot of other things. Okay. I'm okay. You got to, yeah. Hey, if you have to be good at something, why not have it be talking shit? So, let's see. Let's go through the rest of these. So, generalleathercraft.com. Make sure you go there. Again, they donated wrist straps. I won a pair. I'm going to go ahead and give those away. They did donate and give me another pair to give away. And so that's where that contest comes in. So thank you to them. So make sure you go to their website. You can get, cool shirts they have available, shorts, wrist straps, knee wraps, belts, of course, of all kinds. They have the Pioneer cut, which is why every half-inch matter. Beep, 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 beep. I'm going to have like little nipple marks now from pinching my shirt right there.
Love that.
And then you can also get dog collars, wallets, golf and club covers, whatever else you want. And also go visit maxbarbell.com. Check out the singlets, check out the shoes, everything else they have associated with lifting and powerlifting in general. Visit us and follow us at all things Lifting Ugly. Search Lifting or Lift Ugly at lifting_ugly and whatnot, and get at us in all of our different thingamajigs, all the different social media type platforms that we are available on right now. Yeah, this stuff. That's all you wear is like Lifting Ugly stuff. It's amazing. You're like, damn, I swear I just bought this. And it's like, oh yeah, but I wear it. Like, I wear it hard once a week.
Exactly.
I wear my clothes so hard.
Yeah.
So we are, let's see, we're live now. We are on Facebook, the old Facebook. We are on the YouTube and on the Twitch.
Oh.
So don't everyone forget about the Twitch.
Oh, yeah.
We are live there. And then our audio streaming, I figured out Apple, so now our new episodes are being uploaded to Apple as well. So we're fancy pants. But for some reason, it only uploaded the first 16, and then it didn't do any of the other ones up until a couple weeks ago.
The last 25 of them.
Yeah, no. Just forget those ever happened.
I guess so.
So find us there. Again, Alki, bellies_out_benching. LiftingUgly.com, where you can find our Lifting Ugly gear. Shirts, hats, shorts, banners.
Yep.
Banners. There. All kinds of fun stuff available there. Monumental Powerlifting.
Baby clothes, jackets, shorts.
Yeah.
Just phone cases.
And Monumental Powerlifting will not be going away. That will still be in existence.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to be a monthly subscriber and supporter of the show, you can do so at patreon.com/liftingugly. You can also donate at liftingugly.com. All those things. So yeah. So I got, it's funny because I get, obviously people know the drama surrounding what's happening with the gym.
Yeah.
And everything is really very much so up in the air still, which is almost more stressful than anything else.
No, closure is the best part, but Jesus Christ.
But we definitely want it to end up in a positive light. So, whereas I posted what I posted for 2 reasons. I mean, regardless of what happens in 3 weeks, this place will be empty. The gym will not be here. Monument Fitness will no longer be in existence. It's done. So it's, at that point, Monument Fitness is over. What's up in the air? There is a chance the Monument Fitness dissolving will also spur a new gym in a new location. And that's kind of what we're throwing all of our chips in right now. I talked to the old lady.
Yeah.
I hate that term.
Yeah.
I talked to her, and so I think what we've kind of decided to do is we're going to write out with who I talked to you about, who is going to basically finance the move and everything.
Yep.
We don't know when that's going to be, and that's the problem. But so kind of where we're at right now, and what we're thinking is that if he comes through in the next week, we'll be able to move everything over.
Yep.
If he doesn't come through in the next week and it takes a little bit longer, we're going to be moving shit twice. So we'll move stuff over to storage until we can get everything finalized, and then from storage.
We've done it before.
Right. So I think that's kind of where we're landing, so that we can make sure one way or another that there is a gym operational, a house, for our merry band of misfits.
Yep.
To call home. Yeah. So I did. Luckily, I had one person that has the ability to help out in that way. Gathering a group of people to do it was weird. It was a weird thing because it was almost like there was just this disconnect. I don't know if it didn't make sense or whatever the case. I think it doesn't make sense because I think unless you are involved in a business, you don't really know. Like, it doesn't really make sense, maybe.
No.
So anyway, but our good friend Wyatt, he said he would contribute.
Nice.
He said it may not be much to put a dent. He said, but I'll do whatever I can to make sure that something keeps going.
Oh yeah.
So that's always good to hear. But I think one way or another we're going to find a way to keep it going. We are going to be selling equipment, but that's just because we have more equipment than what we need.
Yep.
And then we'll just kind of start over and keep it going. So that's that. So it's going to be, next little while through this month as that kind of takes place. And it's one thing, always something around here. Basic, man. Yeah. And so, yeah, it's pretty much going to be my job until it gets up and going, because I can't really work anything else. I can't do any other job.
Yeah.
And then make sure all this stuff gets done. So I just kind of resigned myself to the fact that I'm not going to work anything else. It's just going to be making sure the gym gets where it needs to go when it needs to be there, and go from there.
Yeah.
So appreciate everyone who messaged and gave their support, and what the gym has meant to them, and the people that surround it. And the goal is for that not to change. It'll just be under a different name.
We made some cool shit, man. Talk about a change of pace from what was that, a couple years ago, before all of us fuckers just came in and took over.
Right. Yeah, it was 2000. Yeah, it was beginning of 2020, because
it was before that. It was 2019, right?
No, you guys came in the end of January.
Oh yeah, no, our first lifting day was February 1st or something like that. Yeah.
And then and then it's just kind of been a snowball effect. I mean, in all honesty, without the group that's come in since 2020, the gym wouldn't have survived as long as it did anyway. because I mean, I think half of our members are as a result of you guys coming in that day.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, you had your group of 5 who's brought in their other groups of 5 who have brought in a few other people here and there, and so yeah, it's been great, and everyone's kind of found a place to be able to
Hell yeah.
be themselves and be accepted for whatever their deal is. We've got some of the biggest nerds that lived here, and they're great. Love having them. I mean, they're so it's really cool. So yeah, the plan for anyone listening, it's not all sad. Hopefully,
it's just a new beginning, just a different chapter.
Just gonna be a little bit stressful, and anyone who's in the area who wants to help in these moving processes, I'm not gonna turn down that help. That's for sure.
Hell no.
I am getting rid of that 4-piece extension and curl though.
Finally,
I'm not doing shit with that.
Fuck moving that thing. I don't know what your emotional attachment to it was, but
well, I don't even know that it was.
Holy shit, that thing was awful.
I think it was just because Amber was like, no, I want to keep that. And I was like, all right. But I think especially if we're trying to maximize our open space in a new different concept,
that thing is an obstruction.
Yeah, it takes way too big of a footprint.
And it has to sit in the middle of the room.
Right.
It can't
It can't just be against a wall. It can't take up minimal amounts of space. All right. Wyatt is 100%. That is 100% true. It is the most powerful thing. So what the cool thing about that is that machine is if it doesn't sell to anybody, those steel plates are worth some money. And there's
I fucking bet, man.
1,200 pounds. There's over half a ton of just straight steel plates. So
honestly, you might as well make your nut selling those, dude.
Right. Just scrap those things out and get shit. I think that straight steel is $600 a ton or something like that. Something crazy. Anyway. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, we'll sell a decent amount of stuff, mostly cardio. Half the machines in the back. We have too much cardio equipment. Who needs
way too much?
Dude, we have 4 spin bikes in storage. Plus,
and there was
5
ones
of them.
Yeah, exactly.
We need I think the plan is to take 3.
That's fair.
Just to have them. 3 ellipticals, 3 treadmills, and then the stair climbers.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that gets rid of 3 ellipticals.
Basically, that whole back room.
Yeah.
That shit was
I'm looking around. I'm like, don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that.
Yeah.
Don't need that.
Someone will buy it.
We can use that. Yeah. So, yeah, it'll be a fast and furious thing. So once I can pull the trigger on everything, then we're just gonna be hauling ass through that whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be fun. Mm-hmm. And it'll be over before we all know it.
It will be.
On to the next.
On to the next, man. Well, I mean, the location's been kind of a bitch to deal with anyway, right? For the past little bit. So
yeah, it's always been we've been fighting this for at least 2 years.
Yeah.
So it's
I mean, the amount of fun we had in the garage too was just as good. So
yeah. My garage now is not as big, but I can pretty much fit the same shit in there.
I mean, combo rack, squat rack, deadlift platform, dumbbells on the floor.
Yeah.
And like 1 spare bench.
Yep. 1 adjustable bench. That's all you need.
Yeah. You can make do with everything else.
And then if we need to, everything else will just go in storage until it's ready.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to it and not looking forward to it.
Well, the not looking forward to it as in the thousands of pounds, tens of thousands of pounds you're going to have to move.
What's funny is that is one thing. I just look even in this office, I look around and it's all these little tiny shitty things.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck
that.
Parts of machine. We have, storage room with parts of machines, some supplements, and just
all the tools in the little shed,
stacks of shit.
the dry closet, the not jealous.
Just all those tedious little things.
Yeah.
It's gonna kind of suck.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, so how was your week of lifting? Well,
Deload. Nothing crazy.
So you had deload this week, so you're able to concentrate on your training of your job training.
Now we ramped up pretty decent last week. I was having that issue with checking out while I was deadlifting, so we kind of just dropped it to one heavy single, and then last week was the 640 pull, the 405 incline, the 450 for reps, and God, what did I squat? Squat was like 535 or something like that. I don't know, nothing too crazy, but body definitely needed it. That 405 took it out of me. Like I was, my elbows were not happy. Like it wasn't like muscular sore. It was like joints were feeling achy. So this deload was definitely necessary, but nothing crazy. I got 535 for a 4x3 today, and that's about it.
Are you using your elbow sleeves during this time, or are you trying to go without them?
I'm using my elbow sleeves for just about everything except for deadlifts and squats for right now. I mean, we're still how many months out from November 6th? I got literally
2 or 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months. So I'm going to use them probably until the last month and a half of training, 2 months.
Keep them protected until then.
Well, I mean, majority of my bench work is over 4, so I want to take as much as I can to not blow my fucking elbows out.
That makes sense.
And we're doing a small like trim down too, so there's a little bit of a caloric deficit. So I'm kind of, some of the workouts are not as fun. I'll tell you that much.
What are you down to?
320.
Are you trying to get into the 308 class?
Yeah.
Or are you trying to get under the 308?
No. Just honestly, like 307 would be just fine, or just 308 flat would be fine. That's only 12 pounds.
Because the 308 class is from like 276 to 308.
Yeah, 270, 275 to 308.6.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's where my self would be.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the goal after this is to do the hard cut to 275. Mm-hmm.
That is a tough cut.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rough one, but
that's 5 pounds less than what I weigh right now.
Yeah, I'm just tired of being heavy, man. I'm so fucking tired of it. There's no point. It's just not. Yeah.
The food is good.
Food's great, but like now when you are having trouble sleeping at night and your joints hurt all the time and blah blah blah, like I'm just.
So when are you supposed to get your Darth Vader machine to sleep?
So I filled out the last paperwork. What's today? Saturday. I think I filled it out last Friday, so I should have it sometime this coming week.
You are going to get so laid with that machine.
Dude, I don't fuck anyway. So like, what's the like at this point? Like I literally, I was on my Instagram before we started, and I follow a couple like cringy pages, and one of them was this super creepy guy standing next to this mannequin in like booty shorts and a crop top.
The guy was in booty shorts.
No, the mannequin was in booty shorts and a crop top.
That's slightly better.
I was wearing Jordans, and the dude comment at the top was like, "How old is your mannequin?" And the guy was like, "Oh, she's 35," and I was like, "That's on the route that I'm headed at this point."
You're gonna have an age and an answer for your mannequin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, Emily is 35," and I'm like, "That's
Emily." And a name.
I sent it to a couple of my buddies, and I was like, "At this rate, this is where I'm gonna be headed." So yeah, the CPAP will probably have no effect on my sex life because I don't have a fucking sex life. So.
You can wear it during times of self-love, and maybe you won't get so winded.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have so much of an arm pump because I'll have flowing.
Or you'll have like a bigger arm pump.
Kelly was
Rick and Morty when he has the one.
Oh, the one huge arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kelly, who owns the gym, was like, "Yeah, I got do an experiment for me." I was like, "All right." I was like, "What?" He's like, "So what I want you to do is wear it while you're working at your desk and tell me how you feel." I was like, "So you want me to have my work meetings with my
The CPAP. No.
He was like, "Let me know how you feel." No, I have just the nasal plugs, so it
Oh,
looks like I'm
okay.
wearing an oxygen mask. It's awesome.
So it's just like you're some old dude who has
Yeah.
COPD.
And the tube is sitting on top of my head.
Oh, that's
So like,
you're gonna be a unicorn with breathing problems.
dude, yeah. So like, he was like, "Yeah, just wear it during the day and tell me how you feel. Let me know if you get sleepier or if you feel better." I was like, "So you want me to wear this while I'm working?" All right.
Everyone, welcome Alkai, the asthmatic unicorn.
Dude, I might as well just be celibate at this point. Like, I'm saving my body for Jesus.
Well, that's what everyone else does. It's like they can't get laid, and so they just say, I'm choosing celibacy."
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
Life
they become a they them.
Yeah. Yes, I'm choosing. No, you're not choosing. Life is choosing that for you.
The universe has decided that you're done.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You have bigger things you need to concentrate on.
Dude, I mean, I'm working 65 hours a week right now, so it's like I don't.
Random whores don't need. You don't have time for that.
I have no time at all. I've after this I got to lift and then go to my fucking second job. So like the only day off right now is Sunday. That's all I got.
Well, that's not too terrible. At least you get a day off. That's nice. Look at that.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just not enough, you know.
Sometimes you feel it for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
So I don't know. My life was just. I didn't.
Yeah.
I had a knot in my ass from last week. I did this. Everything felt okay. My last move I wanted to.
Yeah.
And then I was doing everybody else and went down with the one leg. And I was like, whoa.
Your glute was like.
The tie-in between my hamstring and glute.
Oh.
It just felt like it was like I went down. It felt like it was contracting instead of stretching.
Oh.
So I was like, okay, be careful with that one.
Yeah.
We don't need that popping.
Oh, hell no.
So it went from like that kind of pain and then developed into like where it felt like I was sitting on a rock when I sat down.
Just full knot.
Yeah. So finally, oh no, I guess that wasn't this last. That was on Monday. I did that. And so then I squatted yesterday, and I didn't go heavy because that's still an issue, and I didn't want to press. So I just went light, did some stuff. Bench was. I did 375 for a few, and then my shoulder popped. Like it had like a little catch. Like I could feel it as I was coming down, and like it wouldn't really pop, but it was like I could tell it was there. Yeah. So then I racked it and I stood up and I moved my arm and it was like pop, and I was like, okay. I'm gonna drop back down to 315 now.
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot going on. Training's not really. Top priority right now. And
as far as like me pushing my like the boundaries of what I can do, I definitely can't do that. I don't have the focus. I realize that
stress, dude. Stress is
right.
That's how you get injured real quick.
So I've kind of toned everything back down, knowing that at least I'm getting something in. At least I'm doing some kind of work.
You're moving,
and it does help me. I do feel better. Like I felt a lot better this week, even though nothing's really changed and nothing is. I don't have closure on anything yet. It's still up in the air. Yeah. I at least feel better, and I feel like I can process all the information that comes through a little bit better.
Yeah.
And I know it's just because, well, I mean, there's a few things. I mean, just one, you just have to basically give up kind of trying to control everything and just be prepared.
Not easy.
Yeah, be prepared for whatever the different outcomes are going to be. And then the other thing is going to be, actually putting in and exercising and getting those hormones running through makes a big deal.
That it does.
Plus the enanthate took hold, so that was nice. So that made me feel better. A little more energy, a little more focus. kind of help pull out of like a depressive state.
Yeah, I mean, coming off will definitely do that to you as well. Like,
Yeah, it was a bad time to come off.
yeah, well, because your logic is like, well, I'm not really lifting that much and this and that, but it's also like, cool, I don't have it now, and I can feel my anxiety and my depression peaking. Like, now that everything's kind of coming to a close, like I think I need it again.
Yeah. Just for sanity's sake, it's like I have to run a little bit just for that.
Yeah.
We have a lady that works out here that just started her hormone clinic.
Nice.
She says she really likes the cream, and that's what she's been prescribing to everybody.
The cream?
Yeah, the test cream.
Yeah, but like, it can't be as strong. There's no way.
She said she has guys at her jiu-jitsu gym that were testing like below 200, like in the low hundreds for their test levels, and now they're like 12 to 1500.
Holy shit!
Yeah. So I guess you just like, it's like a lotion or cream or whatever. So you do like a pump or two, however much you're doing. You need to rub it on your nuts.
That's out. Is it like for your balls, or is it like?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They say to put it on your balls. Yeah.
You know these guys are just jacking off with it.
Well, of course. I mean, it seems like that makes perfect sense.
Do just a little bit on the bum, and then just the rest all over your balls.
Come on, we got this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna get this test so deep in there.
Dude, that's science, I guess.
Yeah. Well, they also have. She said there's a nasal spray too. She hasn't ordered that one. A test nasal spray. Just, I was like, I would have that thing gone in a day.
Oh, not even kidding.
Because I'd be like, oh man, I'm kind of tired. Okay.
Why can't they do that for like Winnie or like Anadrol or like a quick trend blast right to your fucking dome? Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
just right before you lift, just
a trend nasal spray. People would be dying all over the place.
Oh, I'd find a way to.
Yeah, you start getting road rage. Someone cuts you off. You're like, all right, bitch.
Dude, you have test lube all over your dick and balls and your asshole, and you're just whacking trend bumps right your face.
Just the greasiest, weirdest looking, just psychopath on you.
Bald back hair. He's super emotional, but he's really strong.
With really greasy nuts.
Super greasy. Like he can't stop sweating.
It might be counterproductive to the cream on the balls. You'd be too sweaty.
Sweating it off all over the place.
But anyway, so it's kind of fun to, I mean, she talked to me before she started.
Yeah.
About like what I thought about different levels and how people feel and side effects and all that kind of stuff. So well, you probably remember she's the nurse who her workouts are super crazy. Like she comes in and just starts and just goes. Oh
yeah.
So it's
right on.
Yeah, so she's a nurse practitioner, so she started that whole deal.
Oh, good for her.
So she's cool. I tried to get her with the job that I do, and they're like, "Oh no, we can't. The bank won't accept that kind of." I'm like, "We could." She's prescribing testosterone. I mean. So it sounds really ridiculous to me. It's legal. It's not like she's running credit cards for black market, industries or anything.
No.
But she also does IV cocktails.
Oh, nice.
So like all the sports recovery, hangover cures, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So she's like, I'll be driving, and I'm always in such a hurry. She's like, I'll be driving with an IV bag hanging, driving was getting IV infusions while she's in her car.
That's awesome.
Drop her kids off at school. Have a good day. Just
got a needle in her arm. Yeah. That's badass.
I'm sure your kids are super psyched to have.
That's the kind of woman I need in my life. I know. Because she'll pin you too.
Right. Like just right there. Just.
Speaking of which, shouts out to Wyatt. My little doctor friend.
Your pin buddy?
My pin buddy.
Pin buddy.
It never hurt when he did it.
Yeah, the gentlest touch.
I didn't have to worry about fighting it or anything. It was always on point. Thank you, Wyatt.
He knows right where to go.
He knows right where to go. Up and back.
with a little twist and pop. At the end.
Yeah.
Oh, we did. So we did max outs for Shelby. Her meet is next weekend.
Oh wow, that's soon.
Yeah, she had a whopping 8 weeks in between meets.
I mean, if she wasn't feeling beat up from that first meet, then
I think a lot of the reason that we went ahead and did it that way is because a lot of her failures at the first meet that kept her from getting higher numbers were due to nerves during the whole thing. So she'll be able to increase her totals and get her numbers where they should be.
Yeah.
Just because we'll, fine tune technique and, during this last 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And that along with the fact that she knows what she's walking into, she should be pretty good. I mean, she cranked 315 like nothing on her deadlift today. I went ahead and jumped it up to 335, and she was that close. She got it stuck on her thighs.
You just got to not tell her what her numbers are.
I know.
That's the
It's
key
hard
for like a lot of my people too. Is like we'll go over first attempts, turn in the first attempts, and then possibly talk about seconds. But then thirds are completely up to me, and I just don't say anything. I'm like, just go fucking do
it. At the meet, it's easy. It's tough when you're at the gym because everyone knows what 315
pound plates. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, okay, well that's another thing. But
at least the kilos, it's like
yeah, because then when you're in the middle of lifting, you're like, I don't want to do that kind of math.
No. 2.2, go fuck yourself.
So I think her starting weight will be about 10 pounds heavier on squat.
Nice.
About 5 pounds heavier on bench, and then she's going to start on deadlift where she ended up at the last one.
I like it.
Yeah. So she should be a pretty good showing for her.
Where's this one at? Denver?
This is in Denver. In Brighton at Edon Fitness.
Oh, cool.
So, and then the Shaw Classic is also going on next weekend. And Keenan is competing today, I think.
What?
For strongman stuff?
He never told me.
Yeah, Jack was telling me about it. It's at the Rifle Fair. Apparently there's a strongman event at the fair.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Yeah, I don't know. Someone's got to get their hands on that boy and knock some sense into him.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Like, you don't know how to talk anymore?
Yeah, I mean,
communication skills are
they're dog shit. They'll never change. They're terrible.
That freaking guy.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like you can have like a perfectly fine conversation, and other times it's like you're talking to a giant toddler.
Yeah. I agree.
So, do you have anything, any ideas for white lights, red lights?
Not a whole lot. I mean,
all right. I think I have something.
Oh, perfect. You're more creative than I am, so go for it.
Oh, by the way, anyone who's we're losing listeners. We must be our energy must be sliding down.
Yeah.
Come back to us. Come back.
Yes.
I promise.
Don't stress.
So anyone who's listening or anyone who listens later, if everything works out the way that we're expecting and hoping and planning on it to, and we end up at a new gym, the name of the new gym will be Industry Strength. I have someone working on a logo for it right now as we speak.
It's going to be tight.
I love the name. I was on the phone with the guy that was putting in the letter of intent, the realtor.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Hey, I need the name of the gym." And I'm like, Industry Strength.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, he's like, "We can change it later." And I was like, "All right." And I got off the phone. I'm like, I like that shit.
I mean, it's in the right area for it. Like,
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, the other thing I found out. So I'm gonna go over this real quick with you.
Okay.
The other thing I found out, the Doctor's Wives.
Oh,
chatty
yeah.
ones. So they're super bummed. Which is not surprising. I mean, regardless of any issues that there's been with like music or whatever that they haven't agreed with, it's still a place that they feel comfortable and enjoy being at. So I have one of them. She's like, I feel so bad, And then she's like, I really don't want to have to go work out at Mesa. I was like, well, I'd rather nobody have to do it too. Mm-hmm. Turns out, her and her husband own that little what used to be a Wells Fargo bank at the roundabout.
Oh,
so
yeah.
You come up, there's the roundabout, there's the bank.
Yeah.
They own that building. And she's like, someone just put a letter of intent on it 3 months ago. And I was like, are they in there? She's like, well, no. So she is supposed to find out this weekend if there's any way that they can back that person out of it. Because they don't want
the roundabout on First.
No, the one up on the Redlands. So if you come up like Redland, like go over the river up Redlands Parkway, or even if you come up River Road, you get to there's a roundabout before you shoot on up for the last little bit to get to the gym.
Oh yeah.
There's a car wash on one corner. And there's an empty bank building on the other one.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh,
I was like, well, if you find a way out of that, I said I will sign a lease like right away.
100%. Yeah.
So,
and it's literally just right down the road.
Right. So it's closer to the people that are driving. I know it's not much closer, but it's still, it feels like it's a lot closer for anyone coming out of town. And then it's not so far away for anyone who lives up here that they feel like they're really stretching it. Yeah. So that one's, I think, a little more far-fetched, but I just thought it was cool that she's like, no, I would, if we can find a way to get you guys to move into that one, I'll
fucking do it. Yeah.
All right.
Well, they're hooking it up.
So people care. So that's nice. So definitely glad to have the support, however it comes. And
dude, you gave people a place where they can better themselves. They're going to pay it forward.
And we'll do it again.
Hell yeah.
Continue with the revolution.
I just need to find like a meet in Colorado so we can all reconvene and be a happy family again.
Right. There is lots of meat in Colorado.
Oh yeah. And I think our spot's going to become a either USPA or WRPF spot for meets too. So that'd be
cool.
Oh yeah.
That'd be cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, those seem to be the ones that are kind of jumping out more than anything else. And WRPF is this last year, I think, has made a lot of jumps in adding more.
Hell yeah.
So it's not all just USAPL or USPA.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. USPA is the okay one, right?
Yeah, that's the one that we all do. Yeah.
Yeah, the USAPL is the shit box one.
Shit box, yeah.
We're all natty, bro.
Yeah, all right. That's debatable.
Fuck themselves all natty.
You're still on SARMs, bud.
Yeah. I don't use anything illegal.
Except for fat dicks in your mouth.
That is not illegal. That is
no, it's not. Well, in some states.
It's technically, yeah. In Texas, sodomy is illegal in all forms. So.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, especially these days for a lot of people.
Yeah.
All right, let's get the rundown for this here game of white lights, red lights.
Mm-hmm.
You're up, man.
Oh, I am?
Yeah, I need the introduction.
Oh, shit. Oh,
it's
sorry.
Fucking story time, man.
God. Dude, I'm trying to figure out like how I can embellish this even more. I feel like I've like hit.
Well, now it's like mixing and matching. Take a little bit from what you did here and a little bit, and then it just then it makes something that's already been done feel brand new.
All right, well, I'll relate this one to the South Dakota trip because that was an adventure, right?
It was.
Yeah. So you wake up. It's Thursday morning. You got a 10-hour drive ahead of you from Grand Junction, Colorado to butthole ass fuck South Dakota. You get some sightseeing in. It was beautiful. Fantastic drive. You're eating snacks the entire time. You pull over to take a couple peas. You roll into, God, what was that town we were in? Rapid City.
Rapid City.
It just looked like wet Detroit.
It was much better this time.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh God, because that town was a shithole. Like that was one of the most depressing places I've ever been.
It felt a lot better this time.
Oh God.
I don't know why, but it did.
I think it was so gloomy the entire time we were there.
And it was dry as shit. Like everything was just brown.
Oh yeah, which looks surprising because it looked like everything was wet.
It was nice
like,
and green. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
wet and brown.
Wet and brown. Just
I don't know.
Diarrhea town.
We can ask Ruben how being wet and brown feels.
Yeah. You roll into Rapid City. It's a dog shit town. You get to your motel or your hotel, Holiday Inn, whatever. It's I know, right? It's equally as disappointing. The first 2 nights you're there, the AC smells like wet dog. I literally had to buy 3 coconut air fresheners to hang onto the fucking AC. Getting food, hanging out. You go to bed. It's Friday morning. Weigh-ins are taking place. You're doing your gear check, getting it all hammered out. You walk in, you see 3 just big white men that are just gorgeous. Come to find out their names are Seth and Nate. It was just Seth and Nate. Yeah, just 2 of the biggest hunks ever. Hanging out.
Well, let's stop for a moment since you brought up Seth's name.
Yeah.
Did you see the pictures he posted?
Of course I did. Of course I did. That he what is it? Minnesota Norse? That's his
Minnesota Norse.
Okay.
Yeah, that's his Instagram.
I don't know if his page is private, but if any of you are listening,
I think it's public.
Okay, Minnesota Norse, and look at the beautiful modeling photos that man has done. There are no paternity shots that will ever be that pretty ever.
And on top of that, he teaches kids.
He teaches children. He does. He's shaping the minds of little ones.
The way they should be shaped, actually.
I mean, if my teacher squatted over 7, I'd be like, do whatever you want.
Yeah. All right.
Weigh-ins are done. Weigh-ins are done. You're meeting your friends. You spend the rest of the... What did we do? We went to Mount Rushmore that day, right?
We did go to Mount Rushmore.
Went to Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore was cool, but I think the drive there was cooler. Like once we hit the town that it's in, like that whole little like fair area that they had, like before you got to around, I thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
Check out Mount Rushmore. It's overly packed.
Keystone, I think.
Keystone, yeah, that's what it was. That area was cool. It was gorgeous. Huge pines. Love that. The air was fresh.
There it was. Finally.
It was fresh. Wasted so many calories walking from the goddamn car to fucking Mount Rushmore, but whatever. We don't have to talk about that. Sweating my ass off, taking pictures. Walk back to the car. Went to some crappy restaurant that didn't... Oh, we went to the candy place.
We went to the candy store,
because you wanted candy, yeah.
And you had and you stuffed a piece of chocolate-covered bacon inside a chocolate-covered Twinkie.
I did. And it was fucking delicious.
You got those calories back in no time.
Oh, yeah, 100%. It was fantastic. Then went home and slept, and then we had dinner. Saturday morning rolls around. It's 6:30. You get up. You're excited. Just stiff as a board walking out of your hotel room with your gear. Your singlet's already on, under your clothes, looking like shit. Because I look terrible in the singlet. Get to the fucking venue. Check in. Say hi to the friends. Get a little snacky snacks in. Start eating Anadrol. Or what was it, Anadrol that you gave me?
Anavar.
Anavar, yeah.
You were chomping down some Anavars.
I had like 4 of them, I think, that day. And just eating them like candy in between muffins and protein shakes.
You're pretty aggressive with it, for sure.
Did I woke up the next morning? I was so dry. I saw 4 abs. I was like, this is great. Call the briefing. Briefing starts. Get to meet all the judges, all the sponsors, meet director. Everyone was super great. My favorite part of that briefing, when they were like, if you pull sumo and you turn your fucking toes in when the bar is coming down, it doesn't count. I was like, thank God.
Yeah. It's a good rule.
Yep. They go over the rules. What we're here for is 3 white lights. And that tells you got all of your calls. You lock the weight out, and it looked damn good doing it. Unfortunately, if you don't lock it out, you miss a command, or it was just a little bit too heavy and you couldn't finish it, or get it off the floor or off your chest. Unfortunately, it doesn't count. But you did your best, and that's what matters.
That's right.
That's
Everyone's a winner in that
Everyone's-
scenario.
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate that. It was great. Great as
Yeah.
always.
It was a little bit longer, but
That's
it was
okay.
nice to reminisce, honestly.
Right.
Mhm.
To go back over the story.
Yeah.
All right. So this is going to be a food truck related. So
Nice.
as I read these through, remember these are off of a food truck specifically, which, I mean, this should be pretty easy.
Hell yeah.
So first, of course, is going to be taco trucks.
Is it like al pastor, or is it like just carne asada, chicken, and
You know, I'm going to say it's probably just your standard meats because
just carne
it
asada
is,
and pollo?
yeah, just because it is a food truck, they're probably not really going to do an actual pastor because
It takes long.
that takes skill. Yeah. And time.
If it's just the average taco truck, I've had so much crappy carne asada, like where they cook it beforehand and they just throw it in the crappy corn tortilla and they just give it to you.
There's a bunch of fat, like it's just like all
Yeah,
sticking.
like it's all just cilantro and onions, and they have a crappy salsa. Like, if it's good, it's 3 white lights for sure. If it's bad, it's 3 reds, because like dusty carne asada is not good. So
overall experience is maybe like 1 white light.
see, I
2
would rather
reds.
have al pastor. So if it's just pollo and carne asada, I'll give it 2. I'll give it 2. 2 whites. Yeah. 2
All right.
whites.
White.
White.
Do the white.
White.
Barbecue.
Oh, what region?
I don't know. I'm in Colorado.
Okay, so you got Texas barbecue, you got Carolina barbecue. Yeah, I mean,
So just in like a generalized
All right, cool, got it.
barbecue food truck.
I'll
Like
give it
they-
3 because
Like they
barbecue.
maybe have like a brisket sandwich available, or some ribs or
Sausage.
soft.
Yeah,
There you go.
I'll give that 3 whites for sure because barbecue is great.
Yeah, it can be messed up, but it is definitely
Yeah,
a
for the
lot
most
more
part.
lot more difficult to mess up a barbecue.
Yeah.
Big or a good sauce can cover up a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, I can.
All right, this one might be interesting. Seafood
Won't touch it.
on a food truck. No good.
And if I'm being honest with you, I don't fuck with shellfish because I think it's absolutely disgusting. I don't like crab. I don't like lobster. I will eat shrimp for sure. I'm not a scallops guy. They're shit eaters.
Right.
They're the insects of the ocean, and I don't want to touch that. You know, like they're just.
There is others. I mean, they do have fish.
I prefer poke or sashimi or sushi. Like I'm not a huge fan of cooked fish at all. Like I'll do fish and chips just because it's really good, or like a fried fish taco with like good slaw. But for the most part, if I'm getting fish, it's going to be raw, just because it tastes so much better.
Right.
So if seafood, as in like,
So on a truck, most likely you're not gonna be getting good.
I mean,
fish.
like there's trucks at home that do fantastic poke, but like that's just because it's fucking home. But
yeah, they're
seafood
never that
as
far
in
from
like
the ocean.
like is it like fish tacos and that kind of stuff, or is it like what kind of?
Yeah, I'd say one that's got. I'm trying to think what the one here has. I've never been to it either because I'm the same as you. I'm like, if you're keeping seafood on a truck, you're either overcooking it or it's gonna be bad fish.
Yep.
But I think they do more of a. I don't know if they do fish tacos. I mean, fish tacos are good, but again, you're frying fish.
And most of the time, it's like garbage fish too. I'm like,
Well, yeah, it's gonna be tilapia or something cheap like that.
Gross. Yeah.
If someone can give me a fish taco with mahi or even halibut is
Better.
is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But tilapia, yeah, it tastes like what it eats, and it's just dirt.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah, the shit on the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah. All right. Seafood truck. I'm just gonna. I'll give it 1.
Just for that off chance, it's a.
Just for that off chance, it's like, oh, they have a good poke bowl or something like that. Mm-hmm.
All right, last one.
Yep.
Turkey legs.
I don't like Thanksgiving food.
But not even those big giant turkey legs.
It's just gamey chicken. I don't know. Like just like if I go to Disneyland, I'm not gonna be like, I need to get a turkey leg. Like that's not.
Well, I don't do it there either, but
yeah. I mean, I just like
that's because it gets grease everywhere.
Yeah. Well, to me, like Thanksgiving is just glorified Panera food. Like I'm not huge on turkey. I'm not huge on ham. Like every time we have Thanksgiving, I'm like, I want Korean barbecue. Or I want like sushi. I want something else. Like I don't want stuffing. I don't want mashed potatoes. Like so, turkey leg. I'm gonna give 3 reds. No, that's not fair. I'm gonna give it 1 white because if I'm starving, I will eat.
Because it does have flavor,
and it does have protein,
and it does have a lot of protein.
I just don't like the tryptophan, the shit that makes you fucking sleepy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Which you're definitely getting in a turkey leg.
Yeah. I do appreciate dark meat though.
Sounds to me like you'd appreciate anything at this point.
Yeah. The calluses hurt.
this lady right here, she's a rough bitch.
Pamela Anderson really bites back.
Yeah. It's it catches from time to time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Skin the shaft.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm not about it. Maybe one day, who knows?
One day. All right. So once again, everyone, go to Pioneer Lifting. Okay, let's start here. Let's backtrack a second. So we have a wrist strap giveaway for the second pair of wrist straps.
Yep.
To get this pair of wrist straps, you must post your best, as in worst, lifting face. Your best, worst lifting face. Tag the show, Lifting Ugly, at lifting_ugly. Tag Alkai, at bellies_out_benching. Follow and tag Pioneer at Pioneer Fit. Mm-hmm. And make sure you're following all 3. Let me know when you've done it. DM Lifting Ugly. Mm-hmm. So that way I can make sure I see it. And then with all those, we will do we'll post them and see who gets the most votes, and whoever gets the most votes takes home a pair of free Silverback Pioneer.
And they're good wrist
straps. Super tight, super stiff. Mm-hmm. Stiff as you would ever want anything to be.
Oh, yeah.
Check out anything else Pioneer Lifting has to offer. Go to generalleathercraft.com. Check out other belts and everything else they have. Also, go to maxbarbell.com. Check out all their stuff. Shoes, singlets, sleeves, all that kind of stuff that they have available there.
Yeah.
Again, the show, search Lifting Ugly. You'll find us there. Search Alkai, AUKAI, or bellies_out_benching. For Alkai here, be a monthly subscriber at patreon.com/liftingugly. Would be appreciated. You can make one-time donations or buy stuff on the website, merchandise and whatnot at liftingugly.com. Just go do it already. Next week will be more news and more things to discuss.
Oh, yeah.
But until that time, Alkai, it was a pleasure.
Always.
It was a pleasure with everyone who was involved today. Mm-hmm. And we will see you all next week. We are out of here.